All right. Well, speaking of Hummers,
I haven't.
Perfect. Get us out of here.
GMC. Is that right? GMC? Okay, I guess GMC, owned by GM, has some new info on their electric Hummer. So if you don't recall, how could you not? The Hummer from the Most Obnoxious Vehicle Ever Made awards back in the early 2000s. Kind of the symbol of anti-environmentalism is now being resurrected as an electric vehicle. And they have a pickup truck and an SUV version. And Mr. LeBron James himself as the kind of spokesperson for it. And so they put out a new little video here and some specs. So let me just read off these specs, and I'll play the video on a tiny screen so that way we don't get copyright strikes, hopefully. But here we go. 1,000 horsepowers. I don't know why it says powers. Okay. Canadian. I'm reading from Electrek here.
Shouldn't it be horses power?
Horses power. 1,000 horses powers. 11,500 pound-feet of torque, which is pretty awesome. Yeah. Open air infinity roof. So I guess that means you can have people standing out of the roof, partying, shooting. I don't know what they're doing. like this is like a marketing thing where you have girls sticking out of the top of the thing, throwing off stuff in a parade or something. Modular sky panels, whatever that means. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3 seconds. So that would be 0 to roughly 100 kilometers per hour in 3 seconds, which is bonkers, especially for a ginormous, super heavy vehicle like this. Adrenaline mode. Okay. Cool. Crab mode. The Ultium
How many
battery.
crab power is it?
Yeah, exactly. That's a.
I like how they go from adrenaline mode to crab mode.
Is that like ludicrous mode and chill mode? I don't think they describe what these are. Or at least I haven't
crab
seen.
Crab mode is when 2 giant claws come out the front to move cars out of your way.
No, it'd be nuts, and this could maybe happen. Crab mode. What if it's where it can translate straight left and straight right by moving the wheels opposite each other, almost like those Mecanum wheels.
Yeah.
And then turning slightly.
Just turning in one spot?
Yeah, either tank turning or literally straight sideways. Strafing.
That would be really cool.
That'd be nuts. I don't know.
Ultium battery, which is something they unveiled before at their EV day kind of thing. That it was really weird. But the Ultium battery, if you recall, This is why I give them a hard time, right? Because it was all the headlines were they beat Tesla, but they had double the amount of the thing was basically 2 battery packs in a car, not 1. So okay, Ultium battery, good battery in theory. This is literally what they list: super fast charging. I would love some details, GM, what that means. Because by the way, level 3 charging could be as low as 20 kilowatts. Which is like a joke in fast charging world nowadays. Next gen Super Cruise. So Super Cruise is GM's autopilot thing, and I believe it's only on the Cadillac CTS right now. They may be releasing that to other cars sometime soon. Next gen Super Cruise. So one of the challenges of Super Cruise is that it's geofence, so you can only use it in areas that they've essentially have high resolution GPS maps. So it's not widely available like autopilot would be, but for when you use it, apparently it's very good. So some of the demos and things I've seen, I'm not going to try it myself, but apparently when you can use it, it's actually very, very good. So, and then an ultra vision camera, because that's a technical term that we all understand the meaning of, ultra vision. Not regular vision, ultra vision. All right, so here's a little video. Should we even try to play this? I'll just kind of bounce around. So, this is a basketball player you're seeing. This is not a truck, first off, if you guys are watching.
Why don't you just pause it and just scrub through it and close the more videos thing? This way, 1,000 horsepower, they're showing horses. That's good. I shouldn't be snidey about this because I'm excited.
11,500. Yep, 0 to 60. Apparently now it has motorcycle wheels. All right.
Yeah.
They have a cryogenic chamber. There's your battery. So this is your Ultium battery thing.
Okay.
Here's some guys working on I believe this would be like a cardboard model or something. But anyway, so the frunk is going to be actually really cool. It looks like you could sit there. I've always kind of thought that would be
a scoop.
Yeah, I always thought that'd be kind of a better design of the frunk if you could use it as a chair or something. You know what I mean?
I would love that. I would love that.
Yeah, wouldn't that be a cool? So I actually kind of like where they're going with this design. Like, so we're looking at it here, the body of it, and I think it looks cool, man. I think it's great. Adrenaline mode. They just like listed off a bunch of stuff, and I give them a hard time because they don't throw any specifics here.
Yeah.
Okay, so see it. At first in the video it says fall 2020. I was like, no way. Like I can go get one of these? No. That's an unveiling. And then they'll reserve it fall 2020, and then production begins fall 2021. The only I don't know. It's just GM. I'm always skeptical of anything because they've not really done much. But here's an outline of the truck ish.
Yeah, it's a tease.
Yeah, but we've already kind of seen it, right? Like they already showed us what the body looks like. So, but high definition of the wheels here. We've got the wheels, and then the world's first super truck, they're calling it. And then they have an SUV version here, which looks like you'd expect. Kind of like the new Bronco / Range Rover-esque profile. So there you have it.
I have to say, I'm a huge fan of these super trucks being electric. I think this is a market where once people realize the benefits, that the truck market is one of the ones that would see, as long as you're not towing cross country, if you're hauling stuff around town, you're using it as a daily driver, not going out of town all the time, and you're just taking it to and from whatever. I absolutely think that the truck market is the one that will end up singing the praises of electric vehicles more than anyone else. Like, I think they're going to be the ones that just fall in love with it because of all the torque and all the, save gas savings for them, because they're the ones that are getting the worst gas mileage and have the most to gain as far as the efficiency. You know what I mean?
Especially people who use their trucks for work, like, on farms and construction and stuff like that, and have to drive it a lot. They're going to see some savings there. And then, I mean, just like we have always been with our electric cars in a car format, when you get people in it and you hit that accelerator and they have that wow, they're gonna experience the same things in a truck, except it's gonna have all that weight and power behind it too. So it's gonna be even more just like,
well, and think about too just the charging aspect, right? So if you're on a farm, if you're in a place like that that's extremely rural, you don't have to go get gas. Gas station might not be down the street. It might be pretty far away. So you can literally just do your truck, do your thing, come home, and saves you time there. Wake up the next day, you're good to go.
Well,
so
on my farm,
so many options.
A reminder for those of you that forget I'm in Iowa. Like, I spent my summers on my grandparents' farm. I was born on a acreage. I don't even know how to say it.
In a cornfield.
Acreage. And lots of times, like out on the farm, we have diesel barrels. Like, we have giant barrels, and they're either like a fuel truck will come out and like fill it up, or like. But imagine not having to deal with that anymore. You just plug it in at night.
Some solar panels.
Solar
you got
panels.
You got your own refinery.
Yeah, my grandparents used to have a giant gas tank that they would fill up all their trucks with on their farm. Yeah. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this clip from our show. If that's just not enough for you and you want to watch the full episode, you can go to olfpod.com/YT.
And if you want more from us, you can consider becoming a Patreon member. You'll get early access to episodes. You can join our awesome community. You can actually watch us record live and get your name in the credits by going to olfpod.com/Patreon.
So thanks everyone for watching. Check back every Friday for new clips here and new episodes on the main channel.
Thanks, everybody.